Emergency! Red alert! This is not a drill! T-Series has come dangerously close to passing PewDiePie in subscribers. PewDiePie streamed FORTNITE as a last-ditch effort, pulling him ahead of T-Series by an extra 100,000 subscribers.
No, I didn't want this. What the heck is this? Stop! What the heck? I don't want balloons!
Hacking.
Game, what the... Oh, you...
But that has only delayed the inevitable. It's time for me to do my part in this war. It's time for me to send my energy to PewDiePie and all of the 9-year-olds. And I shall amplify my power by playing FORTNITE. What is going on, guys? TheWaffle here, and welcome to my channel update for February 2019. Now let's start this off, as we always do, with the Syrup Squad shoutouts. So let's just jump into it. So I want to give a big thank you to Katarina Lopez, Little Spyro, Trey Eastman, Wobbly Potato, Nolan Leyland, and Flamester 2.0 for being continued members of the Syrup Squad. And I'd like to give a big thank you to Tristan Ellis, the Pancake Galaxy, Nun113, Shannon Corey, Aiden Paulin, Jonas Frey, Julia Sharp, and Zach C for becoming new members of the Syrup Squad. So thank you guys all very much for your support, and if you're not a part of the Syrup Squad and you want to become a member of the Syrup Squad, simply go to my channel, click the join button, and you can join the Syrup Squad for $4.99 per month or your country's equivalent currency. Basically, the Syrup Squad is a group of people who directly support the channel, and in return you get an exclusive badge next to your name that gets better the longer you're a member, custom emojis in live chat, a thank you / shoutout in my monthly channel update videos. You get to ask a question which I answer in the next channel update video, and you'd be doing your part to fight YouTube demonetization and copy strikes. I'll be talking about that a little bit later. If you'd like to learn more about the Syrup Squad, you can go watch my December 2018 channel update, and I go into a little bit more detail about the Syrup Squad in that video. But anyways, let's move on to some of the questions asked by the Syrup Squad members. So the first question comes from Tristan Ellis, and they ask, would you ever consider playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Now this is something I've actually thought about, even a few months ago, back whenever Assassin's Creed Odyssey came out, but I tweeted last year about how many good games were coming out, and how I just wouldn't be able to play them all, and especially around that time, you know, we had Assassin's Creed Odyssey come out, we also had Red Dead Redemption 2 come out pretty soon after that, and then, of course, you know, Fallout 76, but we all know that didn't really come out at all, if you think about it. And then, of course, we also had Spyro, Reignited Trilogy, and a whole slew of other games that came out. Even Spider-Man came out around that time. But like I just said, a ton of games were coming out, and I just wouldn't have time to play them all, especially on my channel, where I have an upload schedule, and I usually have like 3 or 4 series going on at the same time. I just didn't really have enough room in my upload schedule for another series like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But maybe when I run into a bit of a dry season on my channel, I'll think about it. But instead of just playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey just straight up, I've been thinking about if I want to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I might as well play Assassin's Creed Origin before I play Odyssey, since that's when this new like era of Assassin's Creed started where it's supposedly actually good again. I've heard some good things about Origins, and I've heard some good things about Odyssey, so I think if I do end up playing Odyssey or Origins on my channel, I'll definitely have to start out with Origins and then Odyssey, and then whatever comes out after that. It all just depends on how my upload schedule goes, how many things are coming out, how many things I want to play that are coming out, and how many things I actually have planned, because I do have things planned, but sometimes things just don't line up for me to play certain games. And the same thing goes for other major titles like God of War from last year. I can only upload so much onto my channel, and I'm bound to miss some stuff. I also didn't have a PS4 until October, so that kind of prevented me from playing God of War and other exclusives like Spider-Man, but that's not a problem anymore. Of course, you could play Assassin's Creed on PC, but, you know, for exclusives like God of War or Spider-Man, of course I'd need a PS4, and well, I have one now, so that definitely opens up a lot more doors for me to play more games that I wouldn't otherwise be able to play on PC. Anyways, I hope that answers your question, Tristan Ellis. Let's move on to the next question. And the next question comes from Nun113, and they ask, what does your face look like? Well, this may come as a bit of a surprise, but my face looks like a normal face with eyes, ears, a mouth, a nose, etc. I know, a bit of a surprise. Some of you thought, oh man, I wonder if he has 3 eyes. I wonder if he has 2 noses. Maybe he has 10 mouths or something like that, and maybe that's why he's able to talk all the time in his videos. But no, I'm sorry to let some of you guys down. I I just have a normal face, with, eyes, ears, mouth, nose, and unfortunately I don't have 10 mouths. So I'm sorry to upset some of you out there who are really anticipating me doing a 10 mouth reveal video, but that's just not going to happen, unfortunately. Anyways, on to the next question. And the next question comes from Jonas Frey, or Jonas Free. I don't know how to pronounce it. Hopefully I got it right one of the times. Anyways, they ask, Waffle, when do you normally record your videos? And what is your progress in terms of End of Earth and Jurassic World? And are you still sick of Minecraft? I've been watching since Jurassic World and always loved your awesome content. For me, Jurassic World became boring after episode 110, but I kept watching and now I absolutely love your ARK and Red Dead Redemption videos. And now I've become a member of your channel to support you. Keep up the great viz, greetings from Switzerland. Well, you kind of asked multiple questions there, but I'll answer them anyways. But in terms of when I normally record my videos, it depends on the series. Some videos can be recorded a couple days or a week ahead of when it'll actually be uploaded, and other videos may be recorded weeks or a whole month before they're uploaded. Just like with Red Dead Redemption 2, I've got tons of footage there from December and now even January, and I think I uploaded an episode pretty recently that was recorded on like December 28th or something like that, so that just goes to show how much footage of that I've been recording, sheesh. But a pretty recent example is that I just started uploading Spyro the Dragon, I think last week by now, and I've already recorded me beating the entire game. So, I mean, the game isn't really even that long to begin with, but sometimes I'll just get so into a game where I just record like, hours on end of it, and next thing I know, I beat the whole entire game, or I've recorded like 5 hours of heckin' footage or something like that, So that footage will probably be a month old by the time I upload it all. But the main reason why I record in advance like that is because it helps me stay consistent and stick to my upload schedule, and it even buys me free time or days off when I get days or a week ahead on uploads. That's actually what I did back in December. I mentioned it in the last channel update. I did that back in December, and even in November where I was out of town, I got a lot of videos recorded in advance, even edited and uploaded them all in advance. That way I had videos going up, even though I was completely out of town and there was no way I was able to make videos. I still had videos going up, and, well, I didn't really miss a beat with my upload schedules because of that. As for End of Earth and Minecraft Jurassic World, I've already finished End of Earth, and that's been finished for more than 3 years now. It's had a beginning, it's had a middle, it's had an end. There's nothing more for me to do in that series. I've done everything there is to do, and if I did more in that series, I feel like it kind of ruined the series as a whole. So I really like where End of Earth is right now. It told a really good fun story, and it doesn't really need to be continued. And as for Minecraft Jurassic World, a lot of you guys already know I got burnt out on Minecraft about a year and a half or so ago, and I just haven't really had an interest to play Minecraft. So who knows when that'd come back. Same thing applies to Blightfall, as I'm not, completely finished with that series just yet. Only has maybe 1 or 2 episodes left, but I just got completely burnt out, doing the same repetitive, laborious things over and over again. It just burns you out after a while and you lose interest, so that's kind of what happened there, But never say never. It may come back sooner rather than later. You never really know. I guess we'll just have to stay tuned to find out. And now we can move on to the last question. And the last question comes from Zach C, and they ask, Hey Waffle, I just joined the Syrup Squad, but here's a question. Will you do any co-series with any other YouTubers or friends? But if not, that's okay. Keep up the great work. Well, I've already done a lot of multiplayer and co-op series with friends on my channel, and my most recent example is Golfit. I still have like 3 or 4 episodes I have recorded, but I just need to, edit and upload whenever, But if you go back onto my channel, especially if you go to my playlists tab, you'd find a slew of different multiplayer playlists and series and videos on my channel. It's just that single player series are, easier for me to upload regularly since I don't have to rely on another person in order to record those, so I don't have to schedule a recording time or anything like that. I can just record it whenever and upload it whenever. Just like I said earlier, I can record tons of footage in advance and stay ahead on uploads. That's a lot harder to do whenever you're relying on someone else to show up and record and all that kind of stuff, So that's the main reason why I've got a lot of single player on my channel, but my channel isn't exclusively single player. I've got a lot of multiplayer out there. You just have to go look around. If you want some recommendations on some multiplayer series you can watch on my channel, there's of course Golfit, like I mentioned earlier, but there's also Starbound, which I've also played with Whipper. And if you guys don't know, Starbound is kind of like Terraria, but, more space themed. It's kind of like Terraria in space. Those both are great series. I also have a ton of Minecraft videos that are multiplayer as well. But like I said earlier, just go to my channel, go to the playlists tab, and just kind of scroll around. You'll see some multiplayer series in there. It's just that the majority of my series are all single player. Alright, that should be it for the questions. If you guys have a question and you'd like it to be answered in one of my channel update videos, be sure to become a member of the Syrup Squad and you can ask me a question and I'll answer it on the next channel update. Speaking of the Syrup Squad real quick before we move on to the actual channel updates, I did actually update the custom emojis you get whenever you become a member of the Syrup Squad. So now I've actually got emojis that are, you know, actual emojis. So of course I still have the I'm not bragging emojis, which, you know, are basically two emojis right next to each other and it says I'm not bragging. But I've also got a tears of joy emoji, I've got an angry emoji, I've got a happy smile emoji, I've got a winking face with a tongue out emoji, and I've got an upside down emoji. Anyways, those are the brand new emojis that I've updated. There are more to come as I get more members because, you know, as I get more members, I unlock more emoji slots and, you know, I can upload more emojis. So just kind of want to update you guys on that. And now on to the channel updates. And yes, that is true. My Jurassic World Evolution video got copy strike. That's right. If you guys are wondering why my intro is like some weird version of me like trying to sing the intro of the series, well, that's the reason why I had to switch over to that because I got one of my episodes copy striked. But the good news is that I disputed the copy strike, and the copy strikers, I guess you could call them, they have until February 6th, which, I don't know, that might be the day this video goes up, but they have until February 6th to respond to my dispute, and if they don't respond, then I win the copy strike dispute, and my video goes back to normal. But I did end up deleting the first like 5 seconds of the video just to kind of get rid of the, you know, the intro music that they did kind of, you know, copy strike. So if you guys are wondering why Jurassic World Evolution episode 61 just kind of jumps into me doing the commentary rather than having an intro, well, that's the reason why I had to cut out the intro because I got copy striked for it. Good news is, it may expire here in a couple days or by the time this video's up, so that's good. I'm not always joking around when I'm talking about copy strikes in my videos or demonetization in my videos. They are a real thing that us YouTubers have to put up with, and I'm just kind of memeing around making light of the issue whenever I kind of joke around about it in my videos. But like you're seeing on your screen here, they are a real thing. Thankfully, I didn't get an actual strike on my channel. I'm just using copy strike because it's kind of a meme, but they just kind of claim the video, so they're making all the ad revenue off of it rather than it going to me. So thankfully, I have the Syrup Squad to kind of, you know, have my back to supplement any lost income I would have from copy strikes and, you know, demonetization or anything like that. So that's one of the main big reasons why I kind of wanted to start the whole Syrup Squad thing. And of course, I'm highly grateful for everyone who's joined the Syrup Squad for, of course, supporting me when things like this happen. So thankfully, it looks like I'm going to win the dispute, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself. They may dispute it last minute. They are kind of notorious for that, so we'll just have to wait and see. If you guys are curious about the outcome of this, be sure to follow me on Twitter, as I'll probably tweet out whether or not I actually won the dispute or not. So if you guys are wondering, my Twitter is @Waffleverse, or you can just find it in the video description. And let's move on to some series updates. So speaking of Jurassic World Evolution, I believe the latest episode I uploaded, I mentioned that I have the Jurassic World Evolution Cretaceous Dinosaurs pack now. And I know that in last month's channel update, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to get it. I just don't think it's really worth it or anything like that. You know, I was saying, yeah, I'm basically not going to get it. I'm basically not going to add it to my game. I'm sorry. But things kind of changed. I got an email from the developers. They were like, hey, we can give you a code if you really want to. You can kind of show off the dinosaurs in your videos and all that kind of stuff. And I was just like, you know what? It's a free code. Might as well. It's going to amplify my game, kind of make things a little bit more interesting, especially because I am starting to run out of dinosaurs for me, you know, new dinosaurs for me to make that I haven't made before. So adding 3 more new dinosaurs, that definitely helps out a bit. I like having a pretty good dino diversity, as you guys know. But anyways, I did get a code from the developers for the Cretaceous Dinosaurs pack. If you guys are wondering why I have those dinosaurs in my game, even though I said I wasn't going to get it, well, that's the reason why. And next up for series updates, I started Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Of course, you guys all know that Ark Ragnarok was kind of in its final days. I even talked about it in last month's channel update video. But for right now, I've replaced Ark Ragnarok with the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Now, as I already mentioned earlier in this video, I've already beat Spyro the Dragon as a part of the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. And I beat it before I even uploaded episode 2 of that, so that is just crazy. That just goes to show how into the game I was, you know? And the game wasn't really that long either. I think it was like maybe like 8 hours or something like that. I don't know, but somewhere around there. I think as a whole, the Spyro the Dragon game is probably going to be maybe like 20 episodes if I had to guess. So it's not the longest series in the universe. Of course, after I beat Spyro the Dragon, we're going to be moving on to Crash Bandicoot. And then of course, you know, like I said last episode, after I beat Crash Bandicoot, we'll move on to Spyro 2. And then from Spyro 2, we'll move on to Crash 2. Then we'll move on to Spyro 3. And then we'll move on to Crash 3. And kind of do that back and forth sort of meme that I talked about, because a lot of you guys seem to like that little idea, and I definitely did too. I think it kind of keeps things fresh and interesting and doesn't kind of make the games become stale after a little while, so definitely looking forward to playing some Crash here very soon. But of course I have to upload all my Spyro the Dragon episodes first. But overall, it looks like my Spyro the Dragon series is getting a pretty good response, so I'm glad that you guys are liking it. I did have some problems, like recording wise with it. You guys might notice that every now and then you'll see like a frame stay on the screen for like a half second or maybe even a full second if it's really bad. And I even talked about it in a little text at the bottom of the screen saying, yeah, I know I have some problems with the drop frames and all that kind of stuff. I ended up fixing it about halfway through the series. Turns out the problem was my brand new hard drive, my brand new recording hard drive. I think it was like defective or something like that. So I switched back over to my old recording hard drive, and I hadn't dropped a single frame since. So I think I've fixed that problem, but unfortunately, I'm not going to go back and like re-record all the episodes where I had that little frame drop problem, because I just can't fake those kind of nostalgia reactions, I'd rather put up with a few frame drops here and there and have some genuine nostalgia reactions of me having a lot of fun and reminiscing about the older game rather than going back and having, smooth footage, but me doing some CNN reactions, Anyways, I should wrap it up for the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Anyways, we can move on now to Subnautica Below Zero. I talked about it in last month's channel update, saying, yeah, Subnautica Below Zero, rumored to come out at the end of January, and what do you know? It actually did come out in January, early access at least, but it still came out. I did say that, yeah, I will play it when it comes out in early access, and then of course I'll play it again when the full release comes out. And you guys might have already noticed that I have uploaded 2 episodes already of Subnautica Below Zero early access. I'm going to record more here in just a bit. I just don't know when I'm going to upload it, because right now my upload schedule is completely full, and because Subnautica Below Zero is early access, I'm pretty sure it's going to be short, maybe 1 or 2 more episodes. I don't know, but usually with those early access type games, you'll get a short amount of content and then you'll wait a few months and then you'll get some more content, and then over and over again, it kind of comes out in waves, So Subnautica Below Zero, I've already uploaded 2 episodes, probably going to have 1 or 2, maybe 3, I don't know how many more episodes, but for right now, I'm going to be uploading them just kind of whenever, just because my main upload schedule is full right now. I have no room to kind of squeeze that in anywhere, so just like I did last week, I'm just going to upload it pretty much whenever. If you guys want to know more information about when I'm going to be uploading more Subnautica Below Zero early access videos, of course you can go follow me on Twitter. That's actually where I talked about me, uploading Subnautica early access last Thursday, and then last Friday I said, yeah, I'm probably going to upload episode 1 on Thursday after Jurassic World Evolution, and then on Friday I'll probably upload episode 2 instead of Red Dead Redemption 2, since I already upload that 4 times a week, so missing out on an extra episode wouldn't really hurt that series, So if you guys really like the Subnautica Below Zero series, which a lot of you guys really seem to like, it's doing really well just like Spyro. Actually, I think it's doing even better than Spyro. Then be sure to go follow me on Twitter and you'll know when the next episode comes out. And now we can move on to some future series. So as I mentioned earlier, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, we already kind of have a setup for that where I go from Spyro the Crash and back and forth and stuff, So even though that series is probably going to end, within a month or so, I already have something lined up for whenever that ends. But besides Spyro, the next series I think that may end soon is Jurassic World Evolution. Now, I'm basically done with the first Dr. Wu Secret Island location. I just have a few more things to do, and then of course I'll move on to the second Secret Island location, and then it'll probably be like maybe 10 more episodes, maybe 15 or so after we move on to the second island for me to beat that. If there is more DLC in the future, of course I'll play it, but right now, in terms of content, once I beat the second secret island for the Secrets of Dr. Wu expansion, of course the series will end, at least, maybe temporarily, depending on if there's more DLC to come. But in terms of replacing Jurassic World Evolution, I've been kind of thinking about Planet Coaster. It's made by the same developers who made Jurassic World Evolution, so it'd basically be the same game, but, no dinosaurs. You'd be making your own theme park and all that kind of stuff, and just kind of memeing around with you'd actually have like roller coasters and all kinds of amusement rides and stuff. You just wouldn't have dinosaurs. You might have like zoo animals and stuff. I don't know, I've never actually played it, but I do own it already, so that's a plus. But I've also been thinking, we're going from dinosaurs to no dinosaurs. What if we moved from dinosaurs to dinosaurs and we ended up playing Parkasaurus? That's a new game that I think is in early access. That's kind of, I think it's a little bit more of a wacky, cartoony version of Jurassic World Evolution, just by what I've seen. Of course, it is like a dinosaur theme park kind of game, just like Jurassic World Evolution, but I think either one of them would be a worthy successor. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Would you rather have Planet Coaster Or would you rather have Parkasaurus replace Jurassic World Evolution whenever that series ends? Because right now, I'd play either one. They'd be worthy successors either way, but I'd love to know what you guys think about which one you guys would like to see replace Jurassic World Evolution whenever that happens in, I don't know, maybe a month, maybe 2 months from now? I don't know. We'll see. And that should wrap up the channel updates for February of 2019. But we're not done just yet. We still have 2 truths and 1 lie to play. You guys remember last month I gave you guys 3 statements. 2 of them were true, 1 of them was a lie. And now I'm going to reveal the lie. Lie reveal time. Anyways, the 3 statements were, number 1, I have a Shiba Inu meme dog, you know, the Doge meme. Number 2, I went to college. And number 3, I've never flown in an airplane. I asked you guys which one of those 3 statements was the lie, and according to the poll, 49% of you guys thought I was lying when I said I have a Shiba Inu. 31% of you guys thought I was lying when I said I've never flown in an airplane, and 18% of you thought I was lying when I said I went to college. And I know the percent numbers don't line up. That's because YouTube doesn't show like decimal points or anything like that, so that's why they don't all add up to 100% if you guys are wondering. But I'm actually kind of surprised by these outcomes, and you guys will know why whenever I do the lie reveal. So let's just jump into it. Can I get a drum roll, please? The lie for January of 2019's channel update was... I've never flown in an airplane. That's right, I actually have flown in an airplane. I know, crazy, right? One of the most popular modes of transport, and I've actually done it. It's kind of crazy. But anyways, that was the lie for last month's channel update. I think we can move on to this month's 2 truths and 1 lie game. Remember, I'm going to say 3 statements. 2 of them are true. 1 of them is a lie. I want you guys to guess which one is the lie. Of course, to make this a little bit interesting, I do have a poll on the top right corner of the screen. Be sure to cast your vote on which one you think is the lie. Be sure to choose the lie in that poll, and I'll be revealing which one of these statements is a lie in next month's channel update. So let's just jump into it. Anyways, number 1, I can play multiple musical instruments. Number 2, I have a twin. And number 3, waffles aren't my favorite food. So number 1 again, I can play multiple musical instruments. Number 2, I have a twin. And number 3, waffles are not my favorite food. Be sure to cast your vote on the top right corner of the screen. Click that little eye and the little circle thing. Cast your vote. Be sure to choose which one you think is the lie, and we'll find out the results of this at the beginning of next month when I do the March channel update video. So anyways, thank you guys all very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know by leaving a like down below. And if you guys want more of these awesome videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That'll put my latest videos on our YouTube homepage as soon as they come out, so you don't miss an episode. But until then, thank you guys all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys here next month with another channel update. Oh, bye there. Yes! Yes! I feel my power growing stronger. That epic victory royale has amplified my power. I am now stronger than ever. And now it's time for me to do my duty. Subscribe to PewDiePie! Yes! Yes! It's working! Yes. It's working. My plan is working, but it won't last very long. I need you guys to do your part too. Subscribe to PewDiePie and stop Tseries once and for all.